Hello, fire signs. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading for the month of January. What can the fire signs Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries know for the month of January? What can they expect for the month of January? What is their overall theme? Okay, we're waiting. We have the Hanged Man here. So this is about sacrifice and needing to take a step back, look at things from a completely different perspective. It may feel like things are just not moving forward because they're not. We still have Mercury and Mars and Uranus all in retrograde at this very moment until the middle of the month. Actually, 17th, 18th, and the 20th is when they go direct. We do have a full moon today as I'm recording this, so we kind of are in this place of just a pause, okay? So let's see what this is all about. Spirit, please show me for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. What do they need to know for the month of January 2023? We've got the Queen of Cups, all right? The Queen of Swords. They have their backs to one another. So maybe you guys are not talking to someone or you've turned your back on someone. But I do feel like someone wants to communicate, but it is creating some type of trauma, some type of worry, doubt. Maybe you're waiting on some type of information. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So there's a lot of different people here for the fire signs. Not all these messages are going to apply to everyone. So if these ones don't, watch one of your other elements, okay? Sun, moon, or rising, or if you have a stellium, okay? So there's a lot of people here. We've got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and some type of worry, stress. Maybe you're talking to somebody. It has something to do with your financials, okay? And where you're spending your time and your energy. I know that for a lot of you, you guys are doing what you love, but I think that you are also maybe just not getting the clarity that you need. Maybe you're not getting the communications that you need. Man, there's a lot of people here that are, involved in all of this. Maybe it's time for you to reach out and talk to someone. It's funny. I see the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles facing one way. And maybe this is just you. Maybe these are all your elements. You right now, because you're in the Hanged Man position, you are looking at your finances. Am I doing what I love? And yes, I am. So therefore, I'm going to continue doing it, even if it causes me a bit of stress and sleepless nights. I do feel like a lot of you guys are having some type of sleepless nights, but I do feel like you need to go back over. That's why they're facing the past, is because they're going back over things that they have done, maybe things that haven't worked out, and maybe they want to bring in something more. Maybe for some of you, you are communicators. You need to bring more communication, maybe a blog to what you do, maybe making YouTube videos as well, but that can bring a lot of worry and strife into this as well. So, there's a lot of fear, that comes along with this. But the only one that is missing is the Queen of Wands here, which is taking action, which is moving forward. So for a lot of you, I feel like this, there's other people involved, and maybe you need to talk to some type of a counselor or a therapist or somebody who has the clarity that you need. All right, Spirit, please show me for the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Honesty and communication. That's exactly what I'm saying. Okay. It is time for you to get honest about what it is that you are doing and communicate, to the divine, communicate to others what you want so that things can align for you. So honesty and communication says, if you feel a person or situation is making you lose a sense of yourself or drawing you away from joy, it's time to speak up and to make sure that you are heard. You are being guided to begin by lovingly connecting with your own heart to home honor what you want for yourself and your life. Take time to reflect on what is important to you, where you want to direct your energy, and what your priorities are for the next phase of your journey. That's what I just said. definite confirmation. It may be that you are fighting against the flow and not wanting to admit to yourself that something is holding you back or dampening your spirit. But angels love you and want you to know that honesty is the best policy for you now. So it's like you're being guided to lovingly connect with the things that you enjoy doing, where you're putting your energy. Okay. And, maybe things from the past haven't been here. Maybe for some of you, I feel like maybe you have reached out to other people who have turned their back on you, and you tried lovingly to reach out to these individuals, and they just have kept you on standby. They've left you on red, and so now you're not being so nice. Okay, you've had enough of being kind and sweet and loving and putting a lot of energy and effort and time into these other individuals. But now you are the Queen of Swords. You're like, you know what? I'm hurt. And, this has been giving me sleepless nights, keeping me up, without the communication that you deserve. But again, we are in Mercury retrograde, so we do need to be mindful about our energy. And we are on this full moon in Cancer too. And this full moon in Cancer can bring up a lot of emotions. And I apologize for the lagging. We are in Mercury retrograde. So if the computer did lag, I do apologize. There's just nothing I can do about it. Mercury's got a hold on me. So, again, it's like, but you need to take a step back. You need to look at the way that you're being treated by others and ask yourself, is this for my highest good? Are these people the best people that could be there for me? Because when you go through these tough times, who is actually there for you, right? And it's usually a lot of the people who you wouldn't expect to be there for you. I do feel like maybe maybe you were honest and said, hey, this is what I need. And people turned their back on you. That very well, a lot of people can, tend to do that, unfortunately, that's their karma. They'll get, theirs back when they go through the same experience later. What do I resist feeling right now? And maybe for a lot of you, you don't want to feel your emotions. They suck. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Today's soul action says, allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. And there's that ocean that we talk about. Or the water as well. So for a lot of you, maybe it is, you need to get back, get out to the ocean or get out to a body of water, write yourself a letter, of the things that you need to release. Today is the full moon. So it's a really good time to do that, so that you're not holding on to a lot of the pain that you have been through. Okay. Let's go ahead. I want to pull you a crystal card. All right, Spirit, please show me a crystal for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, what did we get here? We got rhodonite. Okay, so let's see what rhodonite brings to us. Pass it over. Here we go. Achievement, potential, emotional balance, and open heart. You are well on the way to achieving your heart's desire, so trust and keep an open heart and mind. Life is always full of potential, and you are always on the right track. So do not be discouraged by the recent setbacks you may have experienced. Keep quietly focused on all that which you wish to create and achieve. Enjoy the journey and keep a loving attitude. Have patience and faith, and the universe will help you manifest your dreams. Something wonderful is soon to occur. Trust and keep an open heart and mind. We got to align our heart and our mind, okay? It's one thing to do, but, the overall energy being the Queen of Pentacles, it's like, but keep putting in the work. It is not going unnoticed. Even though you think everything's on a standstill right now, Keep being diligent, keep putting in the energy and the effort, and everything will end up paying off. Actually, that's really beautiful. So let's find out, since we do have this full moon in Cancer today, as I am recording, any other messages for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. A time to give rather than to take, okay? So a Virgo could be very important, or you could have Virgo in your chart, okay? And this is a time to give of your energy and not a time to take, from other people. Like, it's like with Mercury being retrograde in Capricorn, right now we are delving more into our work than we're seeing any results, okay? So let's see, new moon in Cancer. It says, when this card comes up, it's time for you to take stock of your situation. Where are you? And where do you want to go? The new moon energy of this card suggests a restart, and the Virgo energy suggests that you make that restart a clever one that's simple and well organized. Virgo also has a strong health aspect to it. So if you've been unwell, this card suggests that your health is on the up. Virgo loves clean eating and alternative therapies. So add these into your routines now, however you've been feeling. If a situation is blocked at the moment, it could be that you're overanalyzing things or being too critical. It's time to ask less what someone else can do for you and to think more about what you can do for others. Recommitment to healthy morning and evening routines. Gradual improvements are coming. Pay attention to detail if you want success without being pedantic. I don't even know what that means. Be of service to others, and love and money will follow. The person that you're asking about is reliable. Virgo is the sign of health, service, and analysis. Its energy is precise and has a feel of the harvest about it. When this card comes up, it could be that a wonderful bounty is coming your way. However, the energy of the new moon in Virgo is usually about getting your life in order. So that's what you need to do at the time of the Virgo new moon and whenever you pull this card. So we are in a Cancer full moon right now, but I feel like you need to be getting yourself organized for when we come out of the Mercury retrograde. Mercury also rules Virgo and Gemini. Virgo did show up. So, it's time to get your routines in order, get your health back on track, Mercury retrograde is like going back over the things that maybe you stopped doing because you've been too busy and, your life got out of whack. All in all, I feel like this is a pretty beautiful reading. I want to pull you Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, another crystal card. Any other last messages? Here we go. We got Emergence Caregivers, Lapis Lazuli, okay? Lapis Lazuli. Are you being called to help with the birth or death process? Increased compassion and understanding are important at this time. Focus on ways to manage emotional turmoil. Find inner peace and comfort in order to release the fear of the unknown. And that is a big one for everybody. Your affirmation for this month says, I accept the impermanent nature of life. I easily adapt to my changing environment. I assist people who are challenged by changes. We're all going through changes right now, and we're all in a very uncomfortable situation, okay? And I feel like something is coming. There's going to be a lot of different changes. And if there's someone in need that you can help, be there to help them. For me, what this talks about for me is I just did a video about suicide awareness, what I went through with my own experiences. And again, it was honesty and communication for me. And, it was a very deep reading or message that I just put through. So if you get a chance and you haven't taken a look at that, that will be up shortly. Anyway, you guys, I really, really love these readings for you. I definitely do feel like there is, you're going to be coming out of this. We did get the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So there are things that are going to be coming in, news that will be coming in, things that you've been worried about. Maybe there's a text message, a phone call,
call, an email, or there's some type of travel. For some of you, there's going to be you traveling. Maybe you're traveling, by air. You could be flying in, you could be flying somewhere, whatever that is. I love this reading, you guys. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Take care, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. Take care.